Okay. I wish I could say I remember what I did last in this game, but honestly, I don't. So, I guess I'll just hop back into it and see where we left off. Yeah, we'll go ahead and hit continue. Lost at Sea. Robert Throgmorton funded an expedition to discover the origin of the mass hysteria gripping Oakmont. The expedition was to explore the seabed near Oakmont. Contact with the expedition was soon lost. Albert Throgmorton was the only known survivor. He was subsequently murdered. I was hired to find any other expedition members dead or alive. Throgmorton will be waiting for my report in his manor in southern Old Glove. That's right. Okay. So, we figured out who murdered his son, but now he's trying to figure out, see if we can find anybody else and what actually happened on that expedition, because nobody else came back except for his son, who then went crazy or caused everybody else next to him to go crazy. Turn that in just a little bit, maybe that'll make it a little bit better. So yeah, I think I was in the middle of still trying to find anybody else who came back on that ship. Let's see what my casebook says. The harbor master saw Captain Sanders leaving the pier. The only survivor of the fight on the third pier of Grimhaven Bay was a man badly wounded in the shoulder. Captain Sanders is the wounded man and is now seeking medical aid. 1 second. Okay, excuse me. I had to sneeze. So if he's seeking medical... Okay, so I say that. It looks like... What do I have marked here on the map? Titania and its captain, Jeremiah Sanders, can be found on Pier 3 in Oakmont Port. Did it not save this spot? We'll see. We might have to redo the pier part again. If so, it's not the worst. How you doing today, Uncle Cranston? Hopefully you're having a swell day. Ooh, there we go.
The mayor's cursed these days.
Okay. So I think I'm done with this spot. Although I'm missing a piece of evidence, but I don't know what I'm missing.
Shot dead. Point blank.
Yeah, because I think I solved what happened here, but I don't know what piece of evidence I'm missing. It says it's a search zone right here. But... nothing up there. A big octopus. Hey, it's been a while since I've seen one of these bots in my chat. I was thinking they forgot about me.
Gotta be out of your head to do this to a man.
Oh.
The monsters sure didn't leave behind much.
Gotta live when the the view gets all hazy
They
like
were in
that.
high spirits, and plenty of them were drinking.
That's a melee. I don't even remember how to climb on things. Triangle. Okay. I was hitting that and nothing was happening.
Cape Cod. There were marks here, but they've been erased. This would be a weird artifact in any collection.
I, Captain Jeremiah Sanders, hereby agree to take on board my vessel, Titania, any persons designated by Robert Throckmorton and the cargo detailed in the attached manifest, as well as to provide them with any and all necessary assistance up to and including depth measurements, as well as diving support for underwater exploration and marine life observations. Aforementioned services will take place in confidential locations in Cod Bay. Afterwards, the Titania will provide transport for all passengers to the Oakmont port. Compensation will be 70 bullets. Okay. Oh, okay, so that was the last thing that I needed. I didn't realize this spot counted as a an area, the search area, but I guess so. I can remove this, right? Yeah. And if he was shot and looking for help, he might be here. Hey, Miss Jellybeans, how are you doing today? Hopefully you're having a good day today. Yeah, it might be easier just to go this way. Alright, let's see. The easiest way to get to this hospital is probably through the water, but I don't know if there's a boat that I can take over here. There is. Awesome. Infested area. Cool. Not entirely sure what that means, but cool. Oh, I see the building, so that might explain some. Let's see, is it the third one? Come on, map, load. There's a second. Well, I guess I could turn left right here. Oh.
staring, newcomer. Get the drug out.
Okay, and then this way, and to the left. And I should find... One second. Sorry about that, my wife needed help with something. Let's check and see if we can find anything in this hospital.
Patient or visitor? Hold on. Let Dr. Grant guess.
Visitor. Though you are a bit pale, you don't have a headache, do you?
I think he complains of headaches.
The usual. Nothing to write home about.
Ah, a chronic headache sufferer. Fascinating. By coincidence, I was studying Helminth and their role in illness before the flood. Did you know that all of us are infected by Helminth? Your headaches could indicate that they have infested your brain.
That's news to me, Doc. Sounds serious.
May I suggest you become a subject in my experimental medical program?
What do you guys think? Should I just say no, or do we want to see what happens with this crazy looking doctor dude? Part of me is curious to know what happens. At the same time, I don't want it to backfire on me. We'll just say yeah.
Well, I guess it can't be any worse than the asylum in Boston. Count me in.
I'm delighted to hear that, Mr.
Reed. Charles Reed.
Mr.
Can't have
Take
backfiring.
these pills
Yeah.
with some milk. They're a potent measure against parasites. Contact me when you feel improvement.
Oh. Well, that, okay. It definitely did something to my sanity, that's for sure. I feel like it's gonna... Let's see once I've recovered.
What the hell did you give me, Doc?
Is something wrong? You seem perfectly healthy to me.
Your medicine blinded me. And then it gave me these visions. Worse than a blow to the head. What are you trying to pull?
Intriguing. These side effects are a new development. I'll have to run some more tests. Let me know if anything else happens, won't you?
Sure. Alright, cool. Creepy doctor drugged me up. Let's see what happens in the future, I suppose.
I'm looking for a man. Just checked in. Cut up pretty bad.
I've got a trauma unit full of patients like that, sir.
Okay, this might ring a bell. My guy has a deep axe wound in his shoulder.
Sir, I really don't have time for rifling through paperwork. But you're welcome to take a look at our archives if it means that.
Okay, Miss Jellybeans. Take your time.
It looks like hard work in these conditions. You need a hand?
Well, yes, actually. But it may result in close contact with the Wiles. Is that going to be a problem?
I'm prepared to face men and beasts alike. Count me in.
Ah, I can see it in your eyes. Well, I have taken it upon myself to study the wild beasts. but need more data to confirm two of my hypotheses. One concerns the multi-handed creatures, and the other the vomiting humanoids.
What have you found out about the multi-handed beasts?
One of my patients saw them in his nightmares before the flood. I can't visit him, but he must know something. Here's his address.
Those hideous wretches seem almost human. But what could turn one into such a monstrosity?
Jim Bells, a patient of mine, was admitted to hospital with symptoms resembling cholera, but he turned into one of those things. Incredible. Here's the address. Find out what happened.
Guy kind of reminds me of Mario with his mustache. Like a super creepy Mario, but Mario nonetheless. Okay, I got some new stuff. Time charter contract. Oh, that's the information I picked up. Got a side case. These are a bunch of letter stuff. Okay. He said we can check the archive, so we'll do that. Subject, we need a patient. After the flood. Maybe surgery. No. District. Salvation Harbor. No. Maybe remove this. No. Okay. Won't be in the morgue, I don't think. Let's see, where are we at? We're in Coverside. And then Grimhaven Bay is where they would have been from. Maybe in surgery. Patient. Okay, maybe not surgery. We'll do after the flood. Nothing. Okay. We'll do this. Check these out. Harbor Master saw Captain Sanders leave the pier, wounded in the shoulder, is now seeking medical aid. Is he in? Well, he would be a patient here if he checked in. And he's from Grimhaven Bay. In therapy? Nope. The asylum? Nope. Morgue? Nope. Surgery. There we go. Peter Crowley, a male, 29, Oakmonter, multiple burns and fragmentation wounds to chest and face as a result of explosion. Several surgeries, wound treatment, facial surgery, prognosis good, bed rest recommended. Joseph Willow, male, 39, newcomer, deep cut wound to left shoulder, broken collarbone, and fractured scapula. Wound stitch, fracture set and bandage, and no trace of infection evident. Prognosis good, bed rest recommended. Okay, so I believe he's here. Then patient wards. Basement is surgery and storage. Oh, okay. Let's go check patient ward first before we go down there. So 2 and 3. You're not the guy I'm looking for, I don't think.
What happened to you, mister?
Pete.
Oh, he's the guy with the explosion.
Fishing with dynamite. Hurts talking.
I'm sorry. Well, get better soon. Bye.
You're just laying there.
Oh, my stomach. I ain't never eaten leeches ever again, no sir.
Who
Oh,
would
my
ever
stomach.
think
I
to
ain't never
eat?
eaten leeches ever again, no sir.
Okay, I'm not sure who would want to eat leeches in the first place, but... Alright, cool. I cannot imagine that that feels too good on the stomach. Alright, let's see. Maybe he's up on the 3rd floor. By chance.
Yeesh. What happened to your shoulder?
Some psycho. In a
Found
bar
him.
brawl. Gun came out, he clipped me good in the shoulder. Something I can help you with?
I'm just looking for someone. Captain Sanders.
Captain Sanders. Never heard of him. I'm Joseph Willow. You should probably look somewhere else.
That's funny. The records say you were admitted for an axe wound, just like a certain Captain Sanders got in the Port Massacre. Spill.
Oh, to the depths with it. Who sent you?
I'm asking the questions here, pal.
Yeah, well, first tell me who you are.
Charles Reed, Private Eye. Throgmorton wants to know what happened to his lost expedition.
So Throgmorton came looking at last. I knew someone like you would find me sooner or later.
I think it'd be an understatement to say your expedition met with disaster.
There are things that should never be found, Mr. Reed. I only wish I'd known that then.
My nose itches.
They'd still be alive. The scientists, my crew. None of them deserved what happened to them.
Did you know Albert Throgmorton made it to shore?
Albert survived? Is he here?
No, he didn't make it. He's dead as the rest. Murdered in the port. But what about the others?
I don't know. My crew left them down there, underwater. I ordered a rescue attempt, but they threatened mutiny.
Tell me what happened on the last dive.
We had a system. The divers go down, then come up at a prearranged time. But not one surfaced that day. In the end, I sent a team to check. They returned with Albert, but all were half mad with fear.
I was on the Titania before I came here. It seems you were all hitting the bottle pretty hard. Why?
To stop them from rioting. To save them from despair. After those dives, anyone would turn to drink.
So, the diving did a number on your crew. But what happened in the port?
I don't know. They were calm until we docked, and then they lost it. And many good men lost their lives.
What were you looking for underwater?
The cause of
Try and get all the information that we can.
The stones, the flood, the monsters. The scientists found cracks on the seabed. They were working on some theory of how it connected to the madness.
The ocean floor splits open and that means hysteria on land. Really?
We spent days over the cracks. We heard things. Saw things looking back at us.
You've got a good reason for leaving the expedition to die, right?
You weren't there. Day after day on that ship, it was a horror, Mr. Reed. We saw things. Not one of us dared sleep. It was an expedition into cursed waters, mark my words.
Could you take me out to where the last dive took place?
No. You can't follow them, Mr. Reed. It's suicide. Worse than suicide.
I'm a Navy diver, Captain. And with all due respect, I'm not afraid of boogeymen.
I don't care. I'm not taking you there. And besides, you'll never follow them without proper equipment.
Do you know where I can get a good diving suit?
My men got theirs from a local factory. If you're that bullheaded, I'll write down the address.
Where's the logbook from the Titania?
Well, I had it with me, but I was all out of it by the time I got here. I remember the surgery ward. When I came round, my things were gone.
Get better soon.
Alright. She doesn't have anything she wants to say.
Scratch me. Please, please. Just here. This itching is driving me insane.
No thank you. I'll just leave you to that. I guess we're going down to this creepy surgery ward. Anyway. That coffin? It is a coffin. Alright. Cool. There's a logbook. Accident in place. Crew complaining of noises and no sleep. Fish behaving strangely. March 22nd. Reached the crew reporting hallucinations. Distributed rum. Hopefully it will distract them. Found an air pocket in the caverns near the Devil's Teeth, close to the city. Scientists discovered walls. Ancient walls. Asked for crates with tools. Sent Tate and Myers down to investigate after surfacing deadline passed. Tate and Myers returned with only Albert Throgmorton, who is now completely unhinged, his madness disturbing, unsettling. The crew dragged Albert to a lifeboat, tried to stop them, insulted mutiny. New location, the Devil's Teeth. Alright. So I guess delete that. Go to the casebook. I need the address of the diving suit. Western Grimhaven Bay on C. Smith Avenue between Levi Coffin Avenue and Deep Shore Road. Okay. So it's here. Deep Shore Road. What's this for? Infested area. Western Grimhaven Bay, C. Smith Avenue. On C. Smith. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so it's somewhere here. Looks like there's a fast travel point over here, so that's always helpful. Infested area. Okay. Assuming I go through here to get to the infested area. Yeah. As much as I would like to go through there, I'm going to wait on that. And we're gonna go back here. I believe it just follow the road.
Fresh fish, fresh fish. Just caught. Fresh fish, fresh fish. Just caught, mister.
Fresh fish. Alright. Oop. Thought I could maybe jump up there, but that didn't work.
This wouldn't even hold air for a minute.
Okay. That one didn't work. Oh no, you're okay. And if you got phone calls to make, then you got phone calls to make. That's not a problem.
I'm not trusting my life to a rusty suit.
Okay. This one? Yep. Harpoon gun, flare gun, diving suit. Gunpowder. Okay. Kind of scared of the fact that I needed a harpoon gun, but yeah, that's not a problem at all, Miss Jellybeans. I greatly appreciate you hanging out and being here. Like I said, it's always nice to see your name pop up in chat. Okay, so I have the diving suit. Check the mine palace. Okay, none of those work. There you go. Titania crew went mad and started a massacre at the port as a result. And these don't go together, so okay. Expedition anchor point. Expedition's final dive was made near a cluster of underwater rocks known as the Devil's Teeth. Devil's Teeth are not far from Oakmont Port. I have the coordinates and should be able to get there by boat. So I believe just here. Yeah. But what else do I have? A diving suit of the same type we used in the Navy. Old, but in a good state. I should be down to about 100 meters in it. Okay, cool.
Fresh fish. Just caught, mister.
Sorry about that. Oop. Let me refresh my viewer. I don't know why sometimes it pauses my little stream view on my end. I'm not able to keep an eye on what I'm doing. I believe. There we are. Those must be the devil's teeth. Alright. I guess we see what lies underneath the water. Oh boy. Harpoon gun stuns hostile creatures for a short time, flares light your way, and can distract hostile creatures. R1 if damaged, hold to slowly recover your diving suit pressure. Fun.
This stone isn't natural. Could it be a statue?
How do you use the flare though? Oh man, I don't like this at all. Ooh, no, 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 I do not. Look at that. Oh, okay. Ooh, it does not like me staring at it. Guess we're going down. Ooh, nope, 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 I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Okay. Ooh. Oh, okay. I see. Oh, hi. Ooh. Oh, hi. Okay.
The scientists didn't even take their tools with them.
Must be the air pocket thing that they found. Oh?
Gods lean over us. Gods crawl in us. Gods who have marked me as their aphid.
Okay. This game looks interesting. It is interesting. I like it so far. I'm a big fan of, like, H.P. Lovecraft's work.
The suits are all cut up.
And believe, judging by the big creature that just went by underwater earlier, is a
ritual knife and a cult sign. I think I better show Mr. Throgmorton.
is one of the great ones. I forget which one though. The only one I'm familiar with is Cthulhu.
Be our eyes, eyes to see the distant stars.
Hark, he comes! The sacred full-bellied bearer of splendor. Take me, make me, I beg you.
Bearer of what? Who are you talking to? What happened?
Our eyes.
Yes,
First,
me too.
Second, third.
I try and do...
By the aura.
Hold on.
You see much, yet do not see the splendid shell of the white virgin here sleeping.
Cut the horse crap. Give me a straight answer.
Nonsense. But it is meaning that is meaningless. Open yourself. Walk. Listen. Pray. Wake. You holy worm. Take his skin and skull for your home. Take my worship and grant your kindness. I pray you.
Alright. Cool. I try and do one story game at a time, so I'm probably gonna play this one out till I finish it and then work on another story game, but I also like to try and do multiplayer games as well. Ooh, this is tough. Oh, what to do here? I can save them, but they're probably just gonna make everybody else more mad. Yeah, I caught that a little bit on the last stream that you did. I watched some of it. I don't want to risk everybody else to get their madness. So as much as I hate abandoning these guys, I feel like that's going to be the safer one. Because I feel like they're just going to infect everybody with madness, and that's not going to be good on anybody. Does this show me anything? What if I look over here? No, doesn't look like anything. Wait, do I put it on or just take a picture of it? Oh, let's not accidentally fall off. I don't. Huh? Oh, that's you. Oh, that was something in my game. I don't understand what I'm supposed to be taking a picture of. Is it this? Normally when it wants me to take a picture of something, it... Oh, I think I found it. There we are. Okay, that for sure is in the game. I feel like that's something right there.
You see now, do you? The splendid horror of the truth.
That didn't do anything. Okay, I feel like we're probably not gonna see anything. But it's just gonna keep making rumbly noises. I don't think there's anything to do with that, so... I don't know. What do you think, Miss Jellybeans? Should I attempt to save these guys, or just leave them be? Temple discovered by the expedition as a place of worship for the weird creature. A statue and the prehistoric ruins look like they were made not by the hand of man. Okay. Madness on the Titania. The outbreak of madness on the Titania was caused by Albert's presence. The crew exiled him on the lifeboat to stop it. Albert was the source of this madness. Okay. So I can have this for save. The tough one. I think I'm just gonna, as much as I hate to, just abandon them, because I think a town's full of mad people is gonna be a difficult thing to deal with. Is that everything here? Well, if the map will load. Or maybe there's not even a map at all of this place. I feel like there's something with this little statue thing that he's standing next to, but oh, hold on. Yeah. There it is.
A perfectly preserved artifact. Was it the focus of their worship?
That just shows the same thing. Yeah.
You see now, do you? The splendid horror of the truth.
We enter the temple the moment they take the key seal. Get ready to cut up their diving suits. Forget them! Get the seed and the seal now!
Okay. What? It's shivering. This... No! Get away from me!
I think I'm starting to get the picture.
We enter the temple the moment they take the key seal. Get ready to cut up their diving suits.
Okay. What? It's shivering. This... No! Get away from me!
Forget them! Get the seed and the seal now!
The expedition found an artifact that drove them mad. And then the Innsmouthers stole it and the professor in one go.
The Innsmouthers ambushed the expedition on the seabed in the caverns they had discovered. They waited until Professor Doe took the artifact and then attacked. The attackers seized the professor and the object, leaving the remainder of the expedition to their fates. The Innsmouthers plot. The Innsmouthers know the truth about this madness. They need the artifact, and Harriet's the one who took it. Yeah. It's too dangerous to save the survivors. The Innsmouthers or Harriet must have the answer to this madness. So what happens if I change this? Save the survivors. I have to save the expedition. I must tell Robert where the survivors are and start searching for Harriet. You know what? I think we'll save them. And hopefully it doesn't bite us in the butt to try and do the right thing. That's one way of doing it. Ooh. All right, we're back. Yep, looks like we're back in the same place. My diary, part 2. Doctors at the Boston Asylum are looking for a way to fix me. Proved to be a tall order. At first they'd ask me questions. I thought my story would be reported to the officials. They were just making a list of things to fix. I feared the water, so they swaddled me in drenched sheets. I told them about the things in the darkness, so they kept me in dark rooms blindfolded. No progress until they brought the electrodes. They kept my thoughts jumbled. Only the words of the doctor held my mind together. He told me who I am and how to think. He gave me concoctions to keep me sane. It seems I'm getting used to it. Question is, for better or for worse?
No matter how much of this I chug down, the visions always return.
Some interesting little costumes. I think I already read that one last time. Yeah. Okay, photo of the Innsmouther killed, underwater temple. Okay, so then I think I need to go here. We'll just slap that one there. I don't think there's anything to do in here, but give it a check, because I know I can take a look at the archives. Oh, hello. Maybe I don't need to do that right now. Killing it on the harmonica. Ooh, there's a fast travel point here? Apparently I can't jump over that fence, so... go ahead and grab that. Let's try and talk to Mr. Throgmorton. There you are.
I've got news, Mr. Throgmorton. The expedition members are alive. They're on the seabed in the sunken ruins. Some sort of ancient temple. They have enough air, but we need to hurry.
What happened? Why didn't the sailors help them?
The crew of the Titania mutinied against Sanders. The only man who escaped was your son. They put him on a lifeboat.
The mutineers will face justice. Throwing Albert to the whims of the sea, he will be avenged.
I'm afraid that's not all. The Innsmouthers took the expedition's discoveries and kidnapped the professor.
What? Those degenerates. How did that happen?
The Innsmouthers. They knew about the temple. They waited there, hiding until the professor took what the Innsmouthers call the seal.
But how did they manage to catch my scientists off guard?
It seems that after the seal was taken from its place, everyone in the expedition suffered some kind of mental breakdown. The Innsmouthers must have known about that, waited for the right moment. Then they made off with Professor Doe and the artifact.
Drock. The Innsmouths. Do you have proof they were involved?
One of the attackers was killed by a member of the expedition. I have a photo.
My expedition failed. My boy was killed. This is more than personal, Mr. Reed. This is a threat to everyone.
They have Harriet, and the artifact she found, but she may still be alive.
That's why I hesitate to wipe their fish-faced kin from Oakmont this instant. But we won't sit idle. Find them, Mr. Reed. Not the grunts, but their leaders. Infiltrate their ranks if need be. Bring me my professor back.
I'm looking into the madness, not politics and power games.
And your best source of information is currently in the slimy hands of those Innsmouthers. Professor Doe shared the visions. She found something inside those ruins, and now they have her. She knows something crucial, I'm certain. There's also a more delicate matter I wanted to discuss with you, Mr. Reed.
I can be delicate when it matters, so shoot.
I have a colleague, you might say. His name is Herbert Glover. Like myself, he is a collector of fine art.
I'm a detective, Mr. Throgmorton, not a burglar.
I don't care for your insinuation, Mr. Reed. I would never be so crass as to hire a thief. I had a meeting arranged with Herbert. One of great importance, shall we say. One at which he failed to appear. I want you to find out why.
That sounds simple enough. Okay, I'll do it.
Very good, Mr. Reed. There is one final detail. This case must remain secret, and you must not reveal to anyone for whom you are working.
Discretion is my watchword.
Indeed. Here is Herbert's address and an advance for your investigation. You'll find it's fair.
Have a good day.
In loving memory, Albert Throgmorton, son of respected Robert Throgmorton, and descendant of a robust bloodline, died on Thursday at Oakmont Port, aged 25 years. We mourn his untimely death, but we celebrate the way he lived his life. The Throgmorton family appreciates the many comforting words and prayers sent by the citizens of Oakmont.
The mortician has touched him up well.
Well, yeah, everybody, thank you for coming. Remember to smile because it looks great on every single one of you guys.